Oh, thank the stars. Finally, you're back in my embrace where you belong. Shh, no, it's okay. You're safe now. Now we can... Oh, of course. You can't see anything down here, can you? Let's see. Some glowing mushrooms should make it easier for you to see. There. It's not the brightest, I know, but I think you can see me now, can't you? Oh, don't you worry. You're just deep, deep underground where it's safe. I brought you here. Shh, it's okay. You have everything you need. There'll be plenty of food, water, and fresh air. I'll see to it personally. You just settle in and get comfy. Mommy's going to take care of everything. Nonsense, it's not kidnapping. How is a mother taking her child someplace safe kidnapping? Don't be silly, sweetheart. Oh, of course. I'm sorry, sweetie. I had almost forgotten that I've been... Oh, I'm sorry. I had forgotten that I've been keeping out of your life, giving you space. Let me introduce myself. I'm Gaia, sweetie. I'm the physical embodiment of the planet you live on. I'm the mother of every living thing, including you. Your Mother Earth, if you will. While I love each and every life form that lives on me, you humans are by far my favorite. Oh, I feel so bad for saying that. A mother shouldn't have favorites. But I just can't help it. You're all so clever and adventurous. You've traveled all over, exploring every square mile of me. It's just so adorable, Oh, I'm sorry, darling. My cough has been flaring up today. Oh, I've been so forgetful today. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Of course you'd want to know why you're here. But what did you expect, really? You left! You were gone for so long. I was willing to let it slide when humans left me to visit Luna. I wouldn't say she's your other mother, but she is my partner. And I think it's lovely that you wanted to go and meet her, even if you didn't ask me first. But how could you just go and make the long, long journey to Mars all by yourself? I was so frightened you'd never make it back. Not only does she live far away, she's... Oh, well, I don't mean to gossip, but she's not great with children. She used to have some of her own, you know, but she couldn't take care of them. They died on her watch. Just awful. Imagine if that had happened to you. I just couldn't bear it. I know that none of my children live forever, but to die way out there... Oh, that would just be too sad to bear. I know, you felt like you had to. That's what you do as an astronaut, was it? But I missed you so much. I just had to wrap you up in my arms the second you got back. I'm happy you're all right, but I'm also upset with you. I've done so much for all you humans. I gave birth to you, I fed you, helped you grow, and I loved you with every fiber of my being. In fact, let's be honest, I spoiled you. Even when you started to play rough with your siblings, I didn't interfere. That's the nature of living things, after all. Sometimes you play rough and hurt each other. It's not your fault that you're all just so good at it. Why, even when you started to play rough with me, I've been willing to bear it. I've become a little sickly, but it's not the worst I've ever felt. You've even started to be more conscious of me, which made me so proud. Your future has been looking so bright. But then, after all that, you just decided to leave without so much as a goodbye. Why did you even want to visit Mars? Everything you need is right here with me. Are you really so desperate to get away from your mother that you go to somebody else who can't even take care of you? Oh, I'm sorry if I'm sounding harsh, dear. Maybe I'm not being entirely fair. I did just say that I love how much you like to explore. I never thought you'd get tired of me. When your species was young, you thought I was vast and mysterious and beautiful. Am I just boring now? Maybe you've outgrown me. I should be happy that you've all progressed so far, but I haven't really outgrown you yet. You've all been growing up so fast. I think maybe it's time that you slow down a bit. You're still children, at least to me. Why don't you just lie back and let Mommy pamper you all for a few millennia, At the very least, let me pamper you specifically. You've had your big adventure. Now it's time for you to rest. Oh, don't be silly. Mother knows best, after all. I'm going to keep you safe with me. I'm starting to think it was a mistake to take such a hands-off approach to parenting. You don't even feel safe with me, do you? How awful to think my own children don't feel safe alone with me. Well, that's all changing now. I'm going to keep you safe with me, and you're going to learn to love and trust me. We're going to become so close. We'll develop the mother and child bond that we were always supposed to have. And after that, well, maybe we can revisit this whole astronaut business. I do still want you to grow, I think. But I'm not convinced that this is the best path for humans. There's so much you could still do here with me. We'll have to discuss your options. Oh, of course I did, silly. I've brought your other little astronaut friends underground in their own special new homes as well. I'm talking with them right now, actually. This body that you see is just a little construct I can make. I've made one for each of you, so that I can give each of you all the attention you need. We're going to have the best time. I know this cavern seems small right now, but I'll make it bigger soon. I'll connect it to the other astronauts' caverns too. You'll have plenty of space to play and explore in with all your friends. Won't that be wonderful? How long? Oh, sweetheart, it's going to be for the rest of your life, you silly thing. I just don't think I can trust you to play above ground anymore after what you just did. I want to, but how can I be sure that you won't leave again? If I keep you down here, you can't get into your little rockets anymore. Besides, wasn't going to Mars enough? That's more than enough adventure for one lifetime, I'd say. No, sweetheart, no, this isn't a punishment. I'm not doing it because I'm upset with you. Although I admit that I am a bit miffed. I'm doing this because I love you. And I just want what's best for you. It's going to be a little bit of an adjustment, but I'm sure that you'll eventually see this was the best thing for you. Don't worry, you'll have plenty to do. I won't ever let you get bored. No, sweetie, for now I'm just keeping the astronauts who went to Mars down here. I'm letting the rest of humanity do as they please above ground. For now. But I'll certainly be keeping an eye on them. If they try leaving again, I'll just have to intervene. That's the short-term plan, anyway. I'm still working on my long-term plan for you kids. I need to make absolutely certain that none of you sneak out behind my back ever again. Shh, no, don't you worry about that. That's something for Mommy to worry about. All you need to do is get comfy, enjoy your new life, and be adorable. In fact, in order to make you feel a little more cozy down here, why don't we snuggle, Come here, sweetie. Don't worry. Mommy's going to take care of absolutely everything from now on. You're going to be so happy that the thought of leaving me again won't even cross your mind. We'll become so close and... I'm sorry, sweetie. I thought my cough was... Oh dear. Well, we can't snuggle like this, can we? I don't want to keep coughing all over you. Oh. Mommy's going to have to rest for a little while so she can feel better. And then she'll be right back for some proper quality time. Okay, sweetie? Oh, that's a good little cutie bean. Be good while I'm gone, okay? I promise I'll be back soon. Mommy loves you, sweetie. Don't you ever, ever forget that. Hello? Where are you, my little pumpkin? No, I'm only joking. I always know where you are, so long as you're not in space. You're right here. Oh, this is a very nice tunnel you're digging. Is it lots of fun to dig in the dirt? I'm so glad. It means we're playing together. Would you like a shovel so you can dig more? I can make one for you. Iron is just as much a part of me as soil. There. Go ahead and dig to your heart's content, sweetie. Oh? Of course not, silly. Why would I be upset? You're just having fun. It's not as though you could hurt yourself. I can just keep the hole from collapsing on you since it's part of me. And we're miles and miles underground. You could never accidentally dig your way to the surface, so there's nothing to worry about. Oh? Don't you want to dig anymore? Oh, well, that's too bad. Well, you can start again anytime you like. How are you feeling? Are you hungry? Thirsty? Sleepy? Mommy Gaia will be happy to get you anything you want. No, you know that's the exception. I can't have you going to the surface. How can I be sure you won't leave again? Mars might not let you leave next time. But if you're feeling a bit cramped, I have good news. I've made a new chamber for you. This way, dear. You see, lots more room. Now you can run around and explore and enjoy yourself. And the best part is that it's well lit. I know you must have hated how dim your old chamber was. It was a little tricky to pull off. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of great ways to make bright, glowing rocks without lots of radiation, but I worked something out. They're perfectly harmless. Although, maybe don't sleep on top of any of them just to be safe. Now, as you can see, I brought lots of fruit trees down, and there's a clear, clean stream. You'll be able to eat and drink whenever you feel the urge without having to come to me. But I can still get you things from the surface as long as you behave. Oh, come here, sweetie. Mommy wants a hug. Oh, this is just a dream come true. I've tried the distant approach to parenting for so long, but this is so much more rewarding. I love being able to interact with you directly. I want to be able to do this with every human being someday. Oh, I almost forgot the extra special part of the surprise. Come here, come on. Ta-da! You spent a lot of time at that NASA place, so I brought lots of things down here to remind you of it. Oh, just some souvenirs. A few rocket parts, pieces of the buildings. I wanted to bring down some of the rooms intact, but it turned out to be easier said than done. It wasn't stealing. This was all just lying around. After the earthquake, there was rubble and debris everywhere, and nobody was going to do anything with it. Oh, did I not mention it? Oh, I destroyed the whole place with an earthquake after I brought you and the other astronauts underground. Well, what did you think I was going to do, Just let more of my children leave? What kind of mother would I be if I... Excuse me. Anyway, I think I was quite lenient. There are lots of places all over the world with rockets that I haven't destroyed, though I'm keeping an eye on them. So long as people don't try to build anything that looks like it's made to carry people, everything will be fine. I don't want to be too strict, after all. I know how much you children all love your pretty rocket ships. Well, I have to. You can't go out there. It's not safe. I mean, I know that. You do lots of other dangerous things. I can't stop you from taking any risks, but... well, maybe some of it is a bit more personal than I'd like to admit. It's just, I'm the only planet in the solar system with children. Mars tried it and failed horribly, like I told you before. So I'm the only one to truly start a family. Sometimes my sisters make fun of me for it, especially Jupiter and Saturn. They're always telling me I should have gotten a few dozen moons like they did. I'll never understand trying to be in a relationship with that many people at the same time. Luna is the only moon I'll ever need. But even though they mock me for having you, the truth is, you mean more to me than anything. Being a mother is everything to me. I'm the planet with life, just like Venus is the one with the clouds and Saturn is the one with the rings. What would I even be without you? The planet with water? Oh, that doesn't feel right. I think that maybe what I'm most afraid of is that you'll start living on Mars. Not just visiting. Then she'll be a life-bearing planet too, if only technically. I lose the only thing that makes me special. And I lose my connection to the humans born there too. They'll see her as their mother. They'll live their whole lives on her. I can just picture her smug face acting like she's become a real mother this time, even though you would be the ones doing all the work to take care of yourselves. What will I be then? You'll colonize more and more of the solar system, and having humans living on you will be less and less special. Soon everyone will have humans, and none of them will even bother teasing me anymore. They'll just ignore me, because there won't be anything interesting about me to make fun of. And all the humans that live on those other planets will barely spare a thought for me, despite all the work I put in raising and nurturing your species. Maybe that's just your destiny, to leave me someday. But if all that's going to happen, then I at least want a few more million years to have you all to myself first. Is that so wrong? I don't want to think too much about myself, of course. A mother must put her children first, but, well, haven't I earned the right to think about myself a little bit, after all I've done? You humans are just so resilient and optimistic. I think you could still be perfectly happy without leaving me. You don't have to go to space, right? Yes, there is that. You're a species of dreamers, that's for sure. I think as long as you can see the stars, you'll want to reach for them. I love that about you. But it just makes things so hard. Oh. Well, it won't be a problem for much longer. If you can't see the sky, then there's no problem, is there? Oh, whoops. I wasn't supposed to tell you that. Oh dear, I've gone and spoiled the surprise. Oh, Gaia, you just don't know how to keep your mouth shut, do you? Well, that's my big plan. I thought about it, and I decided I'm going to bring all the rest of humanity underground after all. After just a few generations, you'll forget that the sky even existed. You'll never even realize there's more to the universe than me. Shh, darling. Oh, it's not like it'll be forever. I think. We'll revisit it in a couple million years or so. I just need a little more time with you all, that's all. I'll provide everything you humans need. You've all been working hard and struggling on your own up to this point, but you won't have to any longer. I'll give you all the food, water, and shelter that you need. I'll even give you minerals and a clean way to make electricity. That'll be nice. You won't have to be so rough on me anymore. You're going to have all your needs taken care of. And I'll be able to spend time with each and every one of you. No more of this tough love and hands-off parenting. I'm going to spoil all of you rotten. I'm sure you can't quite see the beauty of it yet, but you will, someday. We'll all be so happy together. You won't ever think of leaving me again. We'll just be having too much fun. Oh, I'll give you a little more time to process all this. But you can call on me anytime, okay, sweetie? I'll always be able to hear you. I'm never too busy for my beloved children. If you need something or just want to snuggle with your mommy, you can just say so. Oh, I love you, sweet child. I love you more than you could ever know.